Right. So, how many men did you send out?
Well, the squad of fighters was a squad of 4 men. Usually, raids in this area are not that common. So 4 men should be able to take care of a couple of wolves. Maybe if it's a bigger monster, then usually they return back and not engage. If they have not returned, they probably have engaged. So it's probably something along the lines of at least 10, 12 enemies, a dozen enemies against them. The scouting party is 4 archers and I believe 2 captains that volunteered.
How would I bring proof that my banner adventures was successful? Wrong button.
Well, all of our
You said
guards...
you require proof, just if the worst has happened and they're dead?
Bring me their tags.
Their tags, not like...
Dog tags.
I don't think they didn't have dog tags then, but okay. Dog tags.
Something along the lines of dog tags. Yeah, they get tags.
Fantasy world, it's fine. Don't worry
I'll bring
about
back their left ear.
I would prefer the tags, to be honest. Left ear would not do much
yeah.
for myself. The tags, and if you can, of course, investigate to see what's going on. If you find anything that will tell me what's happening, maybe even I don't know, the head of one of the wild ones. I have no idea. You'll probably see when you see it.
All right, will do. And I walk out and head back to. Actually, I'm going to head towards the market district because that's where I know most people were heading, and I'm going to look out for them.
Right, you're on the way there. Amiria, what do you do?
I am just going to look for someone who's likely to sell rations.
Right. As you approach the market district after kind of going all the way over here, you see a new part of town being built. Lots of noise, dust. Come out coughing. You return back and you find the market district. You can see several stalls kind of spread around the market district. Everybody sells all kinds of different foods. There's fish there, there's fruit and vegetables, bread, meat. What do you prefer?
Meat.
Meat. You reach a table with meat. There's a wood elf woman sitting behind a kind of a stall with all kinds of meat, and on one of the sides you can see jerky meat, which is of course more used for rations because it keeps himself doesn't decay that often.
Can I
Also
buy
light.
a dozen of that jerky?
Why, of course.
How much will it cost?
A dozen jerkies. It will cost you. It is 1 gold per jerky.
1 gold per jerky, so 12 gold. Fine. No problem.
Yes, 12 gold. They weigh half as much as a regular ration.
I assume they do half as much as well.
They do have, yeah. You need to eat 2 of them, so you have 6 days of rations, which weigh half as much.
That is all I'm going to do, so I'm just going to record that.
Right. Art.
Yes.
What is your purpose here?
I would like to go to the bank.
All right.
What is your favorite color? Oh, sorry, you're not doing that bit.
You
Oh,
managed to find the bank pretty easily.
obviously, it's like a pink salmon type thing. Anyway,
You followed the Sean and Terry to the guild district. They went somewhere else. You found the bank pretty easily. It's a big building, very much decorated.
okay.
Inside, it's decorated with a red rug, purple and velvet curtains all over the place, tapestries and pictures of battles long past, and there's a few counters in the background as well.
Okay. I look around to see if there's anywhere I can deposit money.
You find a counter with kind of a glass above it. There's a couple of ladies sitting behind them.
Hello, I would like to open an account.
Could you please remove the hood?
Do you have somewhere more discreet where I could?
Well, no. We need to see the face of the person we are serving.
Okay, so I just pull the hood back, not enough to...
Tell him it's against your religion.
No, I pull the hood back just so they can see my face, but nobody else can see. I just lift it up, not actually pull it off.
Oh, sunburn. Ugh. All right, yes, you can deposit. Please, do you have a cloud parchment with you?
No, I do not. This would be my first time.
First time. Very well. She pulls out something that looks like dust from one of the cupboards next to her. She puts it inside. She writes on it. And she asks you for your full name.
I don't have one. It's just art.
Alright, you're one of those. Right. She writes art on the cloud parchment. She gives it to you and asks you to sign it.
I attempt to sign art, but seeing as I've never really written anything before, it's just a scrawled mess.
Well, you're gonna have to remember this, because this is your signature.
Okay.
The cloud kind of, while she's picking it up, from dust comes kind of a parchment, which you can actually see as an actual page. She puts it down in front of her as well, again, and she asks you for how much do you want to deposit?
1,000 gold?
1,000 gold. Right. Please hand over 1,000 gold.
I do. Just straight up hand it.
Right. She takes the gold, she writes down the parchment 1,000 gold. You see the gold kind of, the number kind of sinks into the parchment and stays there. She takes the parchment and gives it to you. This is your parchment, please keep it safe. Next time you want to deposit or withdraw, please use the same parchment. You can use it in the guild district or in the bank. Regular merchants usually don't allow the usage of cloud parchment.
Okay, thank you. And I leave.
Very much, have a nice day.
And I leave, just. How much does that weigh, by the way?
0.1.
Okay.
Anything else? Actually, it is your turn, I guess.
Yeah, I would end up walking over to the market district because I want to do something after, but...
Right. Dervon.
Alright, I'm perusing around in the market district. Do I notice anything special about the shops? You can tell me anything about the shops there? Is it just stalls or...
There's a lot of stalls, especially on those kind of ring-shaped areas. There's like they designed for stalls. You do see a couple of shops on the way. A blacksmith shop. There's a leather works. There is alchemy shop, jewelers. Basically, the city is thriving with anything.
I'm gonna enter the jeweler shop.
Right, you enter the jeweler shop. As you do, you spot a very, very nicely crafted jeweler shop. The floor is made of something that looks like marble, so is the ceiling. A couple of tapestries on the sides as well, and in the center there are like glass boxes, and within them you can see all kinds of jewelry spread around.
Alright, clutching my ring now. Concentrating. Do I sense anything magical about these things?
No.
So they are inert, all of them?
They are inert or blocked.
Would I notice if it was blocked?
You would, but then again, the whole place is springing with aura of defense.
Right, okay. I go, do I see anyone at the counter?
Yes, there is a fine-looking elven person. You have hard difficulties to determine if it's male or female.
Being a half-elf, would I be able to determine?
Even for an elven kind, it will be difficult to determine because she has long hair, very very soft and subtle face, kind of angular, long nose, and the nose is very masculine, but the cheek seems to be very feminine.
No. Greetings. I was wondering, would you carry a price list for gems here?
Yes, indeed, but we don't receive gems for sale.
So you don't buy gems?
We don't buy gems, not in the city, no.
Right, indeed. I was looking at these under the counter. Would these be enchanted in some way?
We have no enchanted stones in order at the moment. They will. You can order one, but then again, it will take some time for it to reach us.
How long?
Presumably a week.
And would you have a catalog of sorts of what you sell then?
We mainly sell rings of protection. You require a shield around you. Those are the rings we usually sell, or gems in this case.
Yeah, but that's a week from delivery, right?
It's a week from delivery, yes. It will
And
also
the
cost you
price?
about 1,500 gold.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Very much welcome.
And I leave.
All right. I'll take it most of you are moving towards the market district.
Yep.
Or all
Yes,
of you.
I guess if I can deposit the gold, yeah, sure.
You kind of.
That's all I want to do. I just want to drop the gold off.
You don't deposit gold. You don't have time.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. That's what I was asking.
No, you just can't do it. You just can't.
Yes.
No.
It's all right.
Physically impossible.
You managed to spot one other market district. It's a pretty open place, and there is some activity, but it's not as massively active as the Arabelle one. Especially if it's early morning right now, and just merchandise just arriving, and it took you 3 to 2 hours to do the whole thing on yourself. You managed to meet one another in the market district.
So, Cal, I believe you have some tasks for us.
Yes, I met with the marshal, and he explained that he sent a squad of 4 men to the village and hasn't heard anything back from them, and that's pretty much all he knows. And that he'll need their tags as proof that we've gone to the village and it's now peaceful.
Tags, you say?
Yes, apparently, soldiers all here wear dog tags, apparently,
Dog
around their
tags?
neck.
Do they,
It's
They
pretty
wear
common.
identification tags around their necks.
so they handle them like animals?
It's pretty common around the world that there is dog tags.
Not
No,
in
no,
medieval
I'm
times.
just disgusted by the word he used.
Oh.
Dog tags. Well, they can be dogs for my sake.
You ever want to slap
Looks and
someone in this
grins.
game? This is a good time to do it. Alright. Continue. Yes.
Alright. Should we head out then?
I need to get some rations, but other than that, yes.
You don't have time to get rations.
If we don't have time, I'll have to obviously pay someone else's.
Wait, is it this art, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Their child looks at art. You'll be fine. I have some extra.
Thank you.
Because my character bought him the fucking rations at episode 1 or something.
Oh.
I was already expecting that I would have to have extras.
How many do
So,
have?
you,
Never
a lot.
mind.
You leave Faerûn.
We would know the way, right?
Yes, it's pretty obvious the exits. The walls are pretty high. You can see that the closest gate to you is here. There's also another gate that leads from the market district outside. They all lead to the same road outside of Faerûn, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
There are different entrances, entry points. You leave Faerûn pretty easily, and you do have a map in front of you that kind of describes where the village is supposed to be. The main road is pretty easy to find. You pass through Melhassan. It takes you about half a day to reach this location again, and you take up the road, a dirt road that leads from the main road into the forest and towards the village. There is still a light smoke hovering above the village.
Are we going back to the world map?
No, you don't need to. You can see everything on the map I give you in the quest itself.
Okay.
See where it is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And you enter the village. Or here. As you kind of enter the village itself, you can see in front of you a group of elves kind of staring at you. And yes, there is dynamic lights now.
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
And line of sight and
fancy.
everything.
Line of sight, dynamic lights, yes.
Yeah, it's glorious. It's fantastic.
So yeah, so you see a company of squad of elves just staring at you as you enter the village from the woods.
Would these, by the way, the guards that he sent, would they have been elves?
Yes, most of this area is elves or wood elves or half elves. Some kind of elf.
Elves.
Elven elves.
I approached him and say, "Greetings. We have been set by the city guard in order to investigate here. I assume you are the scouting party sent ahead?"
Oh, you were sent by Marshal Lorovan.
Yes.
Oh, finally some help came along. Good. Yes, we are the scouting party. We don't know what's going on inside the village. We managed to get in. We found 3 of our men, dragged them all the way here to the entrance, and then some sort of magic hit 2 of my men. They are completely dumbstruck.
Sounds like half of our party.
Ooh.
Ignore
Oh, wait,
her.
let me do that.
Wait. Wait. I cast a small sparks in front of her face.
In front of whose face?
Ameria.
I did say it in character.
You see sparks in front of you, Amiria.
Because I'm aware of his tomfoolery and have encouraged it occasionally, I just giggle.
Yes, Terry.
Will it happen? Consider
I'm behind him at the moment.
behind, but presumably it would be like casted there if it's in your face, depending how close to your face it is.
Are the sparks visible only to the single person that's seeing
Yeah,
them, or
that's
to
the
everybody else?
It should be. This is not minor illusion, so this
Yeah,
is
it's
percentage.
everyone.
It's everyone.
Yeah. It's like really just parlor tricks type magic.
Yes, you do see it.
I
Oh man.
You're
See-
seeing me
triggered him.
doing a lot of magic around you.
not necessarily.
Roll it.
All right, cool.
Funny.
Here we go.
Oh, it's not a 20.
Roll it for the lols.
Okay.
You can see Deshaun staring at you, Darvon, very, very
Terry.
intently.
Terry.
Terry,
Staring
sorry.
at
Terry staring at you very, very intently, scanning your every move.
I can see that in my neck.
Well, you did cast the spark, so you have to kind of watch back.
I cast it blindly behind me.
You can
don't
feel
see
my
it.
eyes boring into the back of your skull.
Let's
How
go with
about
this, yes.
Lustfully.
Very well.
Oh god! I just What?
Takes a totally different turn.
Just adding a twist on it.
Anyway, we can head in and investigate.
Very good. We'll keep watch here. My men are just I don't know. They can't talk. They can't speak. They can just follow us. I don't know what's going on with this.
Arcana check on them.
So he's talking about these two, right?
You can roll Arcana check. You're talking about these two. You're talking to the guy with the shield, and these two are the simplings.
Can I also roll to see if something?
You can also
on,
roll
but
it, yes.
do you want me to roll Arcana or something else?
Arcana. Everyone, you have no idea what's going on with them. Deshaun, you figure out that probably what's happening with them is certain magic that basically breaks down their intelligence. They are completely dumb. They can't talk, they can't respond. They have high difficulties communicating.
Deshaun will probably just tell them that they have been dazzled. They cannot. I mean, they have been dazzled. You cannot rely on them. If you can, you should set them aside because they are like you when you were 2 years old. They will walk, follow. They cannot act as they should. Do I know that? Does it wear off?
You currently do not.
It might not even wear off, so take care of them.
Yes. I'll send them with somebody once we're finished here.
Could we get moving forwards? When he starts walking down the path.
I was about to say, is there someone blocking you?
Go ahead.
I'll move up here.
As you kind of slowly move around, you can see in front of you two dead men. Corner of your eye, in one of the buildings, you can see movement of a certain individual. It doesn't seem to be noticing you. Everyone is playing with the dynamic lights.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this first body and inspect it.
It is the body of a guard.
Anything good on it?
A broken sword. The armor seems to be scratched to bits. Most of the other sets of the pants and boots are burned. There is a dog tag around his neck, though.
I grabbed the dog tag.
Well,
Since my character doesn't
Well,
know
that sounds
there's
like a
any
quest done to
danger,
me.
I'm just gonna be here.
Yep, just turn around and leave.
there are 4 dog tags.
Can we look at the bodies and try and guess what they were killed by?
Yes, you can.
I suppose, can I do a medical check?
Yes. Depending on which body you go to.
Or perception, like
The
whatever.
closest one to me. This one, no.
Alright.
Maybe,
That's high enough to understand that he's been burned to death. From bottoms up.
Ooh. I suppose I'll tell the party that.
I turn around and slap Terry.
Do you want him to roll or?
Well, yeah, roll a
Unarmed attack.
unarmed attack, yes.
Oh, let's see. That's gonna be 1. I need to set up 1 here. Oh, just a strength, unskilled strength, I guess.
Yeah, just on skill strength. Against his AC.
Boof!
You turn around to try and slap Terry, but instead you spin in place and hit your hand on this fence. Painfully. Taking 2 points of damage.
I glumly try and slap you back with precisely the same action.
You also miss.
Oh, okay. You just
You
straight.
don't.
Okay.
You also
Okay.
miss and do as he did. Spin around.
Cool.
And as you don't find a fence to hold you, just spin around and stop.
All right.
Well, I'm going to move further along.
Is my
Do
hand
any of us actually see this
is my
this
hand
character
stuck?
in the house?
Yeah, no, your hand is not stuck. It's just painful. Painting.
Alright.
Yeah, most of you who have visibility do see that person in the house. He doesn't seem to be bothered by anything. He just stands there,
Can I do
staring at a
another
wall.
medicine check on this body?
This one
To see
seems
what kind
to have missing a liver and a heart. Probably stabbed out, or more like grabbed out rather than stabbed out.
Can I make a since
Tell that to the team group.
okay since this information is being shared, can I make a roll to see what kind of creatures would have done this kind of damage?
We do not know.
Okay.
It seems to be just a big gauging hole from his abdomen.
And the other guy got burned, right?
Yes. Amiria, please roll a stealth check.
A stealth check.
Yes.
Could I actually do something to try to mend my hand now? Before that.
Can use something to heal yourself with. Amiria, you're stealthily, even though you're standing in a doorway. This person doesn't seem to be bothered by you. You can try and roll perception to see what it is. You and Art can actually roll perception to see what it is. Carry for about a single turn.
Okay.
For Art's perception, if he wants to.
Sure. Sorry. It
Amiria,
doesn't matter.
you have no idea what it is, but you do feel a stench, a rotten stench. Art, you believe it's one of the survivors.
Okay.
How hungry is my size?
Pretty hungry. 3 days.
I shout out, "Hey, you one of the survivors?"
I attack.
He turns around to speak to Art, and roll your attack. You hit and kill it.
Woohoo!
I said in half.
Is it rotten?
It is rotten, yes. And for you, it seems to be built out of different body parts.
Oh. Do I collect a soul?
Yes.
Oh, good. The psychic
The
attack.
fractured soul.
It's a construct, but it's not alive. It was never alive. It's definitely not alive now.
Not after you killed it.
I believe Art is horrified by this action.
He sounds like he's been dumbed into silence.
Yeah.
What do you do, Art?
Cries himself to sleep.
Yep. I was like, "What? I thought he was one of the survivors."
He wasn't a survivor.
Or it is.
He's definitely rotten already.
Oh, my eyesight seems to be going then.
I walk back out of the room.
Could I try to mend my hand?
Yes, you can.
Using whatever I have in my backpack, I try to do like a bandage and a medicine check, I guess.
Medicine check, yes.
8.
I reach into my backpack and mimic his actions, wrapping. Well, whatever you do, I suppose.
You don't seem to find anything in your backpack that you might want to mend your hand with, because everything seems to be too expensive to make dirty.
Yeah. Kind of.
So you decide to suck it up at the moment.